first trailer for Dune Part 2 has dropped. I was a huge fan of the first Dune. In fact, my biggest issue with Dune was basically saying, they better make a sequel to this. Well, they have. Let's do this.
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain. The end of House Atreides.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that. Be simple. Be direct. Nothing fancy.
I understand. Nothing fancy.
You will never lose me, Paul Atreides.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Alrighty. Real quick before I share my thoughts on the trailer, go ahead and join me down below in the comment section. Let me know, what did you think about the first movie? What did you think about the new trailer? And have you read the book? If you want to hear my thoughts on the first movie, I'll try to remember to put a card up there for my review of the first film. But simply put, the first movie was in, I believe, my top 5 movies from, was that 2021? Huge fan of it. What I loved about it was that it was grown-up sci-fi. It wasn't playing for the broadest possible audience. It didn't dumb things down. It built out this elaborate world, had immaculate production where everything looked and sounded absolutely perfect, and kind of told this big, gigantic, sweeping story. And then as things were about to kick into motion, the movie ends. So it was all set up really for the first movie. And so one of the things I'm most excited for this movie is that it's kind of like the payoff of all of the groundwork, all the foundation that was laid in the first movie. This movie gets to build upon it and tell this big, gigantic, explosive story. And so finally we get our first trailer for it and teasing where all of this is headed. And felt a little bit kind of low key, but at the same time, it's only a teaser for a movie that doesn't come out for 6 months. So it's kind of supposed to just be, well, it's not kind of, it's supposed to just be a tease. You do kind of want it to play low key and just give you a vibe for the scope, the size, the scale of where we're heading with this, which is the follow-up for everything that happened before, the payoff, maybe the revenge, maybe not the revenge, all the things that could potentially come of a bunch of these things. You see the sort of idea of Paul's ascension. So it's what I wanted. Like I said, maybe a little bit holding back, a little bit more subtle than I would have gone, but that's me. I'm a less subtle person than Denis Villeneuve. Looks, literally the look of it is phenomenal as before, just technically speaking, absolute perfection in capturing this world, and looks to be a fantastic follow-up to the previous movie, which was great in and of itself. And I legitimately said in my review of the first movie, because they hadn't greenlit the second film yet, if they don't make a second movie, my score's here. As soon as they greenlight a sequel to it, my score goes up like this, because this is not a satisfying conclusion. This does not work for me if you haven't actually said a second thing is coming. So my score literally went up as soon as they greenlit this film. And I assume once they go together, it'll be an even better experience. Let me know what you thought. Oh yeah, I haven't said this. I've never read Dune. So all of this is kind of a new story that I'm discovering through these films. I did watch the 1980s film after I watched the Denis Villeneuve one. It was weird and confusing. So that's my exposure to Dune. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you read the book? What you think about the first one? What you think about the trailer? All that fun stuff. Check out my review of the first movie right over there. Thank you so much for watching. Keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.